Oh, my people, it breaks my heart once again to hear of another unfortunate death of a young Nigerian, and this time again, murdered by another young Nigerian.
I met her on Sunday. So I approached her, I talked to her, I collected her phone number. So we started chatting. So I told her whenever she's free, she should let me know. So I already had it on mind that I'm going to use Damilola. So I bought codeine and ritual. So I bought codeine and Sprite and mixed it up. So I gave it to her because I first drank it so that it not look like I mixed something inside. So I told her she should follow me so that we should go over to my place. So when I get close to my house where I live, there was an uncompleted building. So we kneeled on the wall. We were just talking. So gradually, she's feeling weak. Gradually. So I took her to the uncompleted building. So I strangled her to death. The knife I used to remove the part of her body, which is the eyes, tongue, lungs, intestine, and some part of her ass. So I put it inside the calabash and I wrap it. So I give it to the driver, which he sent from Ibadan here to Lokoja. So he will bring it back to Ibadan.
Daily, we wake up to hear of such news of how our young men have turned themselves into dangerous killers of destiny, killers of dreams, all for the wrong reason.
This is the place they killed a young vibrant lady and buried her in a shallow grave.
These are youngsters. Often at time you see people of 14, even 12, 13, 14, 16, 20 years and their life, desperately looking for her to become a millionaire, a billionaire, and they even want to be richer than those who have existed before them, those who have been working, those who do legitimate jobs. They want to be richer than them overnight, and then they don't care. They don't even care what they do.
It's like they went and turned. This is part of another body. This is the part of another body. There's another body here. There's another body here.
Yes.
There's another body.
Yes.
There's another body.
Tell us how many people who have killed and dropped here?
Go back.
How many people? Baba, kill this man. Kill this guy. Kill him.
And they will let me. I swear to God.
But come, this in Butos. What happened to that place? Tell us the truth.
I swear to God, sir.
What happened to the Butos?
Sir, he said I should tell you everything. Sir, I told you everything. I swear to God. You see the private part, they don't come out. Sir, they don't move anything. Sir, I swear to God.
Hey, how many people did you kill?
See, they even cook cloth for him.
You and who killed this girl?
I'm the only one. I swear to God, sir.
What did you use in killing her?
I strangled her.
Strangle her to death. Yes, sir. Why? Why?
They don't come out the womb.
Sir, I swear to God,
The womb, they come out.
Okay, wait. Why did you kill her?
Sir, they will raise it now. Sir, I told you. Sir, I should do God. Sir,
Oh, what and what? What and what? Which part of her? What and what did you remove from her body?
Sir, I swear to God, I didn't remove anything. I swear to God.
Okay, why did you kill her?
So, why did you remove anything?
Sir, I told you now. Sir.
Why did you kill her?
I don't have to escape. That's why she didn't see my face.
Why did you kill her?
I kidnapped her, like I told you. She was trying to escape. So she didn't see my
Where did you
face. So
kidnap
now
her from?
She know you before? No.
Where did you kidnap her from?
I brought her here
Where did you carry her from?
from that gas station side.
Gas station, where you carry her?
Yes, sir.
How did you get a contact? You drag her.
This is a rope for the neck.
And nobody sees you, sir. What time? Around what time?
It was nine, after around 9.
Holy move.
When they see that?
And then
When is the last?
they don't even care what they do. They're always ready because they have this young, youthful energy because of their inexperience, because they don't really understand the value of life. They're always too
What is it,
hasty
Johnny?
to say they want to do anything
Which are you?
just to make money.
Boju from which state?
Kana South.
What brought you to Kogi?
Hustle.
Hustle.
Okay, this is the hustling.
This is the hustling. How many people have you killed in your
Sir, I
life?
swear to God. Sir, I swear to
Which
God.
of the God are you talking about?
You say to God.
How many people have you kidnapped?
Sir, I swear to God.
Did you know God?
This is not my first time.
You say?
This is my first time. I swear to God.
Apart from kidnapping, what other things do you do? Then who remove her intestine and other things?
Who removed her lumps, the intestine, and other organs?
Sir, I swear to God, I didn't move everything. After I struggled, I just dragged her here, I left her here.
You
I
are,
swear to God, sir.
you are lying.
Sir, I swear, I'm telling you.
You are lying.
Sir, I'm telling you.
Okay, the only thing.
They remove the heart and the lungs.
What did they use the long do?
Only heart.
No, they remove the.
But when you ask them, why do they want to make money? They don't even have genuine reason for wanting to make money. Because they have seen those who perpetrate this evil that have done it before them live life in a way that entices them. They just want to make money. All that's in their mind is to, enjoy life, flex, as they call it. They want to buy expensive things, They want to do things that even those who are before them couldn't do. They don't really have any genuine reason for wanting to make money, but they just want to make money to buy luxury things. They just want to make money, to be able to do what they want to do, to be free from their parents, free from everybody that they ought to be dependent on. They just want to be free. If you ask them, why do they want to do this? They don't really know. But they know that others, and it's the intent. Everyone in their own category now is looking for how, to buy luxury things. Yes, they want to be able to talk to girls, and then they'll be, doing their bidding. They can go anywhere, they can buy anything. And that is just the reason they want to make money.
The disease, Abigail, Damilola, and he loved her. At first, he pretended as if he told her he liked her, and how much at the process, after much talking, he lured her into an apartment. And before then, he gave her a drink. And unfortunately, unknowingly to her, inside the drink, he has already put some codeine. And I also use this medium to call on the parent as well as the student that they should be aware of people they see around.
Meanwhile, because of the economic situation, yes, that everyone have not found themselves, parents are not able to fulfill their parental obligations to their children, and so the children are left, yes, on their own to fend for themselves. And because parents are not able to provide the basic need for their children, then most of them are not able now to talk to them. They're not able to control them. Children leave home at a very young age to start fending for themselves. And even when they bring things back home, their parents don't even bother because of the corruption in the society. Parents now say even what their children are doing now, yes, there's nothing wrong. After all other people are doing it. The politicians are doing it. The leaders of the country, they are doing it. They say it is even fair for their own children to take their own share. And then what is the consequence? What is the consequence for this, decades of negligence? Yes, when you go to school these days, you come back, there's no job. And then they justify their action. That even those who have decided to do right and legitimate things, what have become of them? What do they have to show? And when these ones start advising these ones who wants to take the wrong decision, they ask them, what do you have to show? And so naturally they gravitate towards those who do illicit jobs, who do illicit trade, and have amassed so much wealth and are fronting this thing. They are showing it off in the social media, in music videos, and even in the streets. Everywhere you go, you see these ones now who are not showing what they have gotten from this illicit way of life. And that is what is enticing the young ones. That is what the young ones now want. They naturally now go to these ones to say, I want to learn this thing. They naturally plead. They naturally beg to belong to this criminal gang, this criminal cartel gang. And on their own, parents even these days, even register their children to go and learn how to do fraud. They even insult those good ones who decided now not to do that. They even insult them and begin to ask them if they are not seeing their mate. And therefore, people now are not into crime. Young ones are not into crime. They don't care. Life does not mean anything to them. They have taken a lot of lives. And I tell people, those parents now that are encouraging their own children to do evil, that are not encouraging their children to do all it takes to just make money, and when they bring it to celebrate with them, remember they are also using other people's children now to acquire that wealth through ritual. And now when another person from another side decide again, you don't know where your own daughters, you don't know where your own children will be tomorrow. And it may turn around that they come to use your own child for that ritual. How will it be? So let us condemn this trend. Let us condemn this trend that is destroying our society and the future of our country. Yes, we may think we're surviving now. I know what I'm saying. People will say, why are you saying that? Don't you see the economy? They will even say, yes, you don't know what you're saying. Yes, you like to be poor. It's poverty that you want. Yes, you don't know the intent. You are not Gen Z and that. But I foresee, a society, if we continue like this, where you see things will not be right. The young ones now, they are going into spiritual means now to acquire money. And what is the consequence? The devil is deceiving them. We don't have to make money through human blood and human flesh. Human blood and flesh doesn't bring money. It is only manipulation. The devil is easy to destroy them. Just look at this case now we're about to discuss. Now this young man, he has been trying to make money through ritual, ended up killing another human being, a Nigerian, who also has her own life to live and was aspiring to become something in life, to grow up, to do great things, and live a dream. Now, because of the trick of the devil and those who, who advertise these things, they tell them that you can make money through ritual. Now, this young man has committed a crime, has killed a young lady, has terminated the dreams and the life of this young lady. Now, just a few weeks now, he has been caught. His own life now is not in danger. Now when he goes to face the Lord and he is asked to face, the consequence of his action, and let's say he's not being killed, 2 lives have been lost. None of them now have lived their dream. This young man who wanted the easy way out ended up even destroying his life. Perhaps if he had taken the right path, he may have become something very important in life. He could have been the solution to one of the problems of the society and become very useful. And he would have lived longer than this and then become useful to the society. But now 2 lives are now in danger. One is already gone, and the other one is about to join her. Just imagine now what the devil has done to them. Now remember, money is not made by sacrificing anyone. The devil is only tricking them. He's only telling them lies to lure them to destruction. Remember, that's why the Bible says the devil had come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Money, my people, is made through, yes, economic activities. Yes, not through ritual, my people. The richest people in the world did not make money by ritual. Yes, there are better ways to make money. When you are able to provide services, you are able to provide, yes, something that others need and is being exchanged, then that is economic activity we're talking about. Money is not supposed to be made with human blood. You is taking life now. Don't you know that the other person's life that you are about to take now, that person also desires to live? Don't you know we are all in this life to serve a purpose? Why are you cutting people's lives short because of nothing? Now your own life is in danger. They don't tell you, or they don't always tell you the consequence of your action. Go and ask those you are admiring, what is it in wearing all of these things, this expensive stuff? They are just named. You call it brown. What is it now that you're aspiring for? Where are you even going with those things? A boy of 14, a boy of 16 and 18. What do you need all this money for? That if you don't get it now, it must be now. And if you don't get it now, you are ready to kill, you are ready to destroy. Why are we destroying ourselves? Why are we taking the wrong path? There is always consequence for all our actions. We must begin to tell the boy child that there are better ways to make money, and all of those things that put pressure, on these young ones. We must begin to educate them now. Gone now those days when people begin to aspire for good name, where families begin to talk about the good name of a family. Now it is money that matters to everyone. In fact, good name is nothing. Good name is not what people aspire for anymore. But we are now in an era where money seems to be everything. And I wonder how long we'll continue in this path. More lives are still in danger if we do not talk about these things. If we do not try and say that government need to take deliberate actions. We need to fix our country. Things are pushing these ones. Things are encouraging these ones to go into crime. No plan in this country for the young, from birth to adulthood. There is no plan. There is no plan. The country does not plan. The country does not plan for its citizen, and that is what is causing all of these things. If the country is planning for a citizen, and from childhood, there is already social welfare for them. The parents have jobs to do. And when you do good things, you do things that are positive, you are being rewarded. And when you go to school and you are working and you have something to show for it, I don't think these ones will be looking for eternity to make money even at their own detriment. The country needs to be faced. Those who are in authority that are squandering our resources, they should be mindful of what they do. There is always consequence for our actions. Our youth are not taking the wrong path. They are endangering their lives. And they are also going to endanger your own life. Because you is still in an amassing wealth for your own children. Yes, it will still come to you. Because no one knows. Damilola now. Yes, the parents sent her to school. She did not know that in that future time, she was going to meet with this Jeremiah. And that something like this was going to happen. But see, now they met in a neutral place. And now, Damilola is gone. The parents is at loss. They may have trained their child well. But see now, because Jeremiah was not well advised, because Jeremiah did not also value life more than money, he had come now to take life. He had come to destroy that life. He had come to destroy all the effort and labor of Damilola's parents. So this is a problem of a society that we all must talk about. There is, yes, a causative factor. There is something that is pushing our youth to doing all of these things, and it must be addressed. Because no matter how the good people are talking, if the root cause of this problem is not being addressed, the youth is not going to listen. In many places where I've tried to talk to the youth, they just see you as wasting your time. They want solution to their immediate problems now. And when it's not forthcoming, they go back home and they're going back to poverty and they're asking you, what are you talking about? And they see this one sister in them, come over and then you can live good life, even when the life is not really good. In Nigeria yet now, people are celebrating ritual. They know that they say, yes, they know, but that is the in thing to do. That is what provides for them now. And they celebrate these people they call the Yahoo Plus. They celebrate them. In fact, people want to even rent their houses to them. People want to sell things to them. The ladies want to date them because they can provide for them. They say they are shameful spenders. Yes, and they want it so. And when you say all of these things, to what end, my people? These luxury things you just want to acquire, to what end? To what end? There are things you can do without now. And if you are hardworking in the right way, you could still end up even getting the essential things that you need. Why do we kill our people? Why are we turned to destroying life? Life is sacred. Money is not meant to be gotten through human blood. It is only a trick from the evil people, from the devil and their agent. No, ritual is not the in thing. It is not supposed to be a means to make money. And the terrible thing is that young people have taken to this thing so much that it has now become an epidemic in this country. We must all start talking now. We must start visiting the root cause of this problem so that we can nip it in the bud. A lot of young ladies now have been affected. Many destinies have been destroyed. Apart from those that are now being killed, there are situations where these people who go to do this ritual, they take the womb of the lady, both physically and spiritually. And some of them, they say they steal their destiny. And they make these ones who will not die to suffer. Some, when they are married in the future, cannot give birth. They are destroying the future of this country tomorrow. Because we need these young men and women to carry on from where those now old are now growing old and older by the day. Where they stop. So if we allow our youth to destroy themselves, where do we stand in the future? Who will be that great scientist that will help us? Who will be those in the technology sector that will help us? Who will be in the media space that will help us? Who will be in the medical field that will now help us to reach our zenith? The youth of every country, they are important. Government is supposed to have a deliberate plan for them. But in this country, there's no plan for anyone. There's no plan for the child. There's no plan for the youth. There's no even plan for the adult. Let alone there's a plan for those who are even elderly. There's no plan. Everybody is just on the surviving mode. Do anything you can do to survive. There is no plan. Not that God has not blessed us. God has blessed us. But our people, the bad leaders, have decided to turn things, around for the worse. And have used our collective resources for their own personal evil agenda. And they have continued to compromise where they are supposed to take decisions to better the life of everyone. They have compromised and even sold it out. Yes, to an outsider, even at the expense of their own people. There is something that is pushing those ones. Yes, whenever we hear of these things, we analyze it. We say, hey, justice for the one that have been killed, justice. But there's something now that is causing this problem. Our youth are losing their lives. They are losing their lives. They are compromising. They are compromising. And they are taking dangerous steps that will lead to that destruction. Who will help this youth? Beyond just condemning, beyond saying justice, justice. There is need to help the youth. We need to be deliberate. Deliberate action need to be taken to address this issue of ritual killing. Deliberate measures need to be taken to help this youth understand that ritual is not the way to go to make money. Young people 10, 11, 12, go around and see them. They are volunteering themselves to go learn how to do this fraud and ritual killing just to make money. And when we see them in our society, we don't even bother to ask them how they make money. We celebrate them. Those who even condemn them are in the minority, so their voices are drowned. What do? We all need to come together. You is thinking you are enjoying, your child is bringing those good things and you think you are enjoying. Say, leave them. Take note, nobody knows tomorrow. Another person to somewhere else may just turn around now to use one of your own child, to even use you to do that ritual if you do not stop it. What goes around comes around, we must always know. Some parents are rejoicing, they are saying yes, let them do. After all, the politicians are doing their own. After all, those in government are also stating who is not into fraud, who is not, But this ritual killing is destroying your own people, is destroying our children, is destroying our future, and it's not the way to go. Let us teach them how to do economic activities that can bring glory to your family, that can bring glory to the country, and that we ensure that their lives are secured. Now these two people now, look at it now, their lives are gone. Now one gone, the other one now will face the law. Has he made money now? No. But he has destroyed life, and the devil has succeeded now, not so destroying his life. Even though he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison, is he going to make money there now? So the lie that he was told, that was going to make money. Where is it? Yes, some people say, yes, others have succeeded. Yes, the devil knows. Yes, if you are crafty enough that they did not even catch you for this time, or in the first time, take note, the devil knows that you will surely be caught. So he keeps giving you demand. He keeps telling you you're going to renew your sacrifice. Why? Because he knows your end will surely come. And if you are also too good enough to escape being caught, one day the devil will tell you no more. You have enjoyed enough. I want to demand your life. And then your life is cut short. No matter how we look at this, there is no gain in it. There is no gain. Sometimes when they even make this money, they tell them they cannot even help their own people. And they begin to give them conditions. Some cannot sleep. Some don't even have peace. You are being tormented. Is that the kind of money we want? Oh, the youth of this generation. Please, this is not the right way to go. Please, let us come out. Let us come out of this thing. It's not helping us. It's going to destroy us. Those people you are seeing on television, you want to every birthday, you want to build house. Every now and then want to buy the latest car. Even those that are producing the car, are they driving the latest car every day? You that is just a young man or a young lady, you want to wear diamond, you want to wear the highest kind of gold, you want to do things that your parents could not do overnight. To what end? To what end? You don't care, you don't care, you don't care. Why don't you care about life? Why do you value material things above life? So you think like this, in this case now, Jeremiah now thinks now Damilola life does not matter. It is the car he wants to buy. It is that bullshit dress he wants to wear. Or that wristwatch he wants to buy. That matters more than life. How did we get here? That life is no longer sacred. Oh my people. It breaks my heart. But I know. Let us begin to talk about these things in our platforms. Let us now begin to put measures to discourage those who, flaunt this world, and encourage the people to say those who are not living that kind of life, they are not supposed to be reckoned with. Those who do not live this kind of life, they are not living the life. And when you see people today, they begin to say, you are not dripping, you are not dripping. No, you are not. What are we doing? What are we doing? We don't even care to ask people. We don't care to know where they make money. Please, there's danger in this thing the youth is doing. And when the future of our youth is not being guaranteed, it's not being secured. No matter how we say condemn all of them, kill all of them now. Yes, they have done crimes, they go for it. But let us know that when we do not do anything to help them, we are destroying our future. The male child needs a ministry too. Yes, just like everybody is now saying, let's educate the girl child. The boy child needs to be liberated. The boy child needs to be liberated. But when we leave them to train themselves, we leave them to we just feel they ought to know. They always make mistakes. They're making a mistake now, and both the girl child and the boy child is being endangered. We need to train the boy child properly. We need to also train the girl child properly. We need to train all our children properly, because there's always consequence for all their actions. The ladies too, they want good things. They go after good things. In fact, if you see the demand that they place, yes, on this young male, you will even be surprised. A young lady wants to date a young boy of that same age, is demanding for very expensive things. And so they go for these ones who flaunt their wealth. And that is what is causing a problem again. You are meeting a boy now who is supposed to be in university with you. You are demanding iPhone. You are demanding for expensive hair. You are asking for very expensive dresses. And you just want, even those things your parents could not provide for you. This young man who has not even started working just says he's doing into forest, as they always say. You are demanding things that are unimaginable. So this is exactly what is also luring these girls and making them, yes, a valuable victim for these ones who are looking for people to use for ritual. We must educate the girl child. We must educate the boy child. There's always time for everything. There is time for everything. It doesn't mean that whenever you face little challenges, the next thing is to think of how to do ritual. There's time for everything. You don't even need those things you are talking about now. It is not that if you don't have them now, you're going to die. But because we just want to belong, we just want them to say, yes, we are among the classic kind. We are dripping. Yes, you are the main people. We are the Gen Zs. We just want to be involved. People, young ladies, they associate with people of that kind just to feel belong. Please, let us learn. Let us learn. Let us stop this trend. Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. We don't need to live crazy life. We don't need to copy. Yes, what the culture that has been brought from outside. Here in Africa, we used to be people who value ourselves, who value life. We used to respect one another. Now we don't respect elders anymore. We don't even want to listen to them. They say that is, in the olden days. We are now in the new generation. We are now in the Gen Z generation. And they say that's old school. But this new school, where is it taking us to? Where has it led us to? This fast lane now we have taken is also giving us fast exit. Why are young people not valuing life? All over the world, when I see young people do absurd things, and one begin to wonder, why don't we value life? As life becomes so cheap, that just because of a pair of shoes, just because of that clothes you think you want to buy, just because of that car you want to buy, that house you want to buy, you can take lives. It doesn't matter. Why have we now valued pleasure more than human existence? A life you did not create in the first place, you want to take it. A life you cannot create, you are willing to take 10, 15 lives, just give me money. What do you want to do with that money? What do you want to do with that? There's no even good reason you want to make money. You want to also make money to even continue to do evil. When you see these youngsters drive their car, you better leave the road. Otherwise they knock you off. When you see them do things, it does not just they say they are Gen Z. It just does not add up. Why are you aspiring to rent that expensive apartment as a very young man? What are you doing there? So you can take life just to go rent an apartment in a very posh area just to feel belong. Those clubs you are going to, those ladies you are going to, take along just for pleasure. If you don't do them now, what will really happen to you? Things you can do without now, you are going for it at a very tender age. For what? Oh, my people. I'm so pained. I have so much to say. But the truth is that there's this evil trend going on that the society is clapping for. And if we do not nip it in the bud now, it's destroying our future. That was what was happening in the country in the early days. They were telling our leaders. They decided to compromise. But today, look at where we are in Nigeria. Look at where we are in this country. The mistake of our forefathers. Yes, it's not affecting us. If they had laid good foundation yesterday and the country is doing well and we are prospering, these young ones now will not be available for the devil to deceive. When parents are able to provide the basic need, yes, these ones now will not be free. They will not even be available to be used by these ones who want to do evil. The mistake of our fathers have brought us where we are. The mistake now that we are making, we are also rough on the future generation. And you see, if we want a good future for them, we must begin to correct this wrong. We must begin to tell ourselves the truth. We must begin to put concrete measures in place that will help secure the future of these our loved ones and our unborn children. Let us all condemn this. Let us do our best. Let us do all we can to begin to discourage these ones who are going into this crime. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay.